So there is this feminine creator, Taylor G, that posted this video about her coming back from a first date with a Chanel bag or something from Chanel. And she's saying, in 2025, this is how we're going to do it, right? And then there was another feminine creator, Mariah, that was stitching it, saying it's not realistic to let women know or think that in order for them to be successful in 2025 that they need to kind of leave with these luxury goods, right? And I couldn't stitch either of these videos, unfortunately. So I'm going to give my little 2 cents and hopefully help those of you who are on the fence about, okay, well, what do I expect from a guy on a first date? So here's what I will say, okay? You should not leave empty handed. I'm totally for that. Like, a man should come to a date with a romantic gesture, gift, as in a bouquet of flowers he can get at freaking Whole Foods. Let's get real, come on. Okay, chocolates, something of quality, okay, and not show up to the date empty handed, because at the end of the day, he is pursuing you, okay, pursuing you. So that's my 2 cents on that, okay? Does it have to be luxury? No. And I do understand what Mariah was saying, as in it's not realistic, or those kind of dates are like one-hit wonders, which is true, which I've also noticed this pattern. So, for example, when there was a guy who took me shopping for the first date, I already knew we're not going to get along. Our values are not the same, and it's okay. I truly believe that God allows you to have these super amazing experiences to see that you are worthy. You are worthy of nice things, okay? Like, and I'm totally okay with that. So, does it have to always be like this man is a chapter in my book? No, he could be a sentence. But you know what? I deserve this, and I'm happy I got to experience it, and moving on. And there is another side to this conversation, which is, what kind of provider do you want? I know a lot of women want the hypergamous provider, meaning he's already making $400,000 plus a year, and he can comfortably afford having a woman by his side and not having to feel that pressure of, oh my goodness, like I have to penny pinch because I can't afford her. Personally, I've decided that I'm okay with building with a man who's making, let's say, $175 a year and is taking care of me, paying my bills, all of that. But let's say in 2-3 years, he is, I don't know, tripling his income. Of course, I'm going to play it for the long game, and I'm going to be happy with that, right? Of course, the quality of life is going to be a lot different than what he can offer me in the very beginning, but nonetheless, he's still taking care of me, and it's not going to be necessarily a struggle, or it's going to not like provide all this pressure for him. Now, the luxury item, actually, you might get on the third date, you might get on the fourth date, right? You're definitely going to be getting money during the first month. So at the end of the day, I do agree with Mariah on this point. Like, don't be so quick to say, you know what, he's not providing XYZ on the first date, because I don't think that's a fair assessment. I don't think so. Once you get to know a man, once he's really feeling that connection with you, he's literally always going to be investing money in you, giving you money, helping you with small bills, then big bills. You gotta go with the flow on this, right? Sometimes I do think there are 304 workers who are giving tips, but they are 304 workers, right? So you also have to consider, okay, well, what route am I really taking? And the 304 workers are having clients that are repeat things, because that was a service they agreed on. But if you're dating for marriage, dating for a ring, you got to operate a little bit differently, right? There is a sense of playing. You have to delay it a little bit, right? You're not delaying it for like months and, okay, finally I'm going to ask him to pay my rent, and it's been month 6. No, right? But I'm thinking month 1, that's when all these conversations, negotiations, all of that are happening. And I'll also say this about love bombing. A man should love bomb you. That literally means I want to impress you. I want to show you the best, okay? I think what a lot of women get confused about is when a man just gives you empty words, empty promises, and there's no monetary investment. or when a man just throws money at you and there's no feelings, there's no emotion. There has to be both, okay? But the concept of love bombing or trying to shower you with affection and attention is not a bad thing. I mean, some men are really out here trying to win you and they're dry as hell. So you don't want that either. Okay, that's just my 2 cents about love bombing. I feel like there's too much like psychological chit chat around that topic. Okay, you want a man to go out of his way to impress you, period, point blank, that's it.